Alright, I'm back. Welcome to part 39 of JoshCCLP4. We're in the JoshL6 section. There's only about 70 levels to go. Let's try to solve Themeless. Oh boy, Themeless. It looks like when I go down here, I'm going to read the hint anyway. Avoid pushing the 2 blocks below you as they have thieves under them. So it looks like I'm going to need to be able to get that teeth above me into this bomb down here in order to leave with the green key.
Bummer.
Let's get that red key, because that red key is going to be
Bummer.
really annoying to get. Okay, maybe less annoying than I thought. So the red key lets me go up here and extract 2 blocks. Now, the problem is, can I hold down that trap button by any means? I know it releases the teeth. Now, if I flip the tanks, looks like no matter what I do, I'm going to need 2. Like 2 blocks filling things up. Wait, no, if I flip the tanks and I put a block here? No, I can't do that, because then I can't go down there. But what I could do is use 2 blocks to go down there myself, and then release the teeth. But then what good does that do me? Because then I have no other blocks. And with only 1 block, I mean, unless I can use the paramecia, but I don't know what would flip toggles anyway. I don't think I've seen a toggle button. Okay, what's under this block? Another recessed wall. Just limit my movement a little more, why don't you? So in links, I think what I would try to do here in links would be a tank desync. But even that I don't think would help too much. No, it wouldn't. So I need the tanks in this state in order to be able to blow up that bomb to leave. This means this must go here, and this must go there. And then we wait here for a while, and then I can escape with my green key. And with the green key, if I still had a block, I could get fire boots, but what good would that actually do me? It would actually let me hit a toggle button, which would be nice. Much appreciated at that point.
Bummer.
And interesting. So I feel like the trick here is to come up with a way to do this beginning part while preserving a block, and that's not what I did.
Bummer.
I hate this beginning, honestly.
Bummer.
I don't think that's fun to do. Okay, so how would I do this if with only 1 block? Again, the tanks have to be in this state. Oh, I am an idiot. Wait, how does that help me? Because if I put this one here too, then it dies on that bomb. Which means that still needs to be filled. But what this does is this does preserve me 1 block, which gives me more options in a moment. Now, here's the problem I see. Oh, don't make me do a partial post. Okay, no, I actually can't. So I can either go for the blue key, or I can assume I'll come back with a block or access to another block later. I don't think I'll actually get a block later, but I mean, So with the toggles in the other state, the paramecia is now stuck, which is kind of a pain, I guess. And I'm sorry, what am I meant to do with this level? This makes less than no sense. I mean, I don't even know what links to that trap button. As far as I can tell, I need both blocks preserved so I can go through there. And I need to do a partial post off the paramecium when pushing here. So essentially the paramecium needs to be there. I need to be here when I go push. Set the block partial post off it to go back to here, and then I need to just, once the toggle's flipped, then I can pull it back up. And that's how I get both. But I need to be able to go down here with both, unless I don't need the green key first. But I do need the green key to be able to get in here or over there, which means back to the drawing board on the beginning. So at this point, I'm reasonably convinced the trick involves finding a way to save both of these blocks. But what? Because with the tanks in this state, I wouldn't need the first block. But at the same time, I also can't reach the bottom one. Which basically means in Lynx, you would tank desync the top one and it would work. But I'm not playing in Lynx, so there has to be another solution. So again, with the tanks like this, one block is forced to go here, and then the other one here, in order for me to do anything. And then when the teeth comes down, I'm stuck standing here. Teeth comes down on this column. Unless, no, because the thing's in the way. Like, unless I were to bring it over through here. I mean, I can do it in one block spent, but then I still only have one to work with. And I don't see a way around needing two to work with. I need two blocks and the green key, and that's mutually exclusive here. This level makes no sense. I see how to do it in Lynx. I don't see how you can do it in MS. And so I'm forced to assume perhaps my Lynx assumption is incorrect. But I don't, like, my MS assumption is incorrect, and the Lynx thing would be a bust. It's like, you'd put the block here, you'd go, like, you do that, and then this tank would be over here, while the others would all be in the current state. And then you drop one block here, you drop one block here, because then you can extract it later, and then you could take the teeth around, and that would work. But I don't have enough blocks to do that in MS, and I can't get the tanks to help me. Which means, what can I do? That I haven't already considered? I mean, yeah, I could put the block here, but then I'm blocked off from going down there. Which means if this lower tank wasn't there, I'd be fine. I mean, I really don't have a choice but to get the green key. Because there's literally nothing I can do without the green key. But I can do less than nothing to get the green key and keep those blocks. Which must mean the goal is not to keep the green key. I must not need both blocks to be preserved, but I can't see how. Because I already know for a fact The only way through here would be with both blocks. Essentially, one to put it here, and the other to go through there and bridge across the water. But I need the green key and both blocks to do that. So I don't have an option but to get the green key in both blocks. But I can't do that with this beginning tank section. I'm reasoning in circles here. What am I overlooking? Because I only have the 2 blocks. The tanks need to be in this state to be able to blow up that bomb with the teeth. Okay, what if we don't blow up the bomb with the teeth? What if we use the blocks on it? Well, then we have a teeth that's not terribly helpful anywhere. And we've got a green key and no way to reach the fire boots, so that's out. And I could do this in links. Because in order to preserve both blocks, I need one here, I need something here, I need something here, I need something around there, and I need nothing there. And that doesn't seem possible in MS. But clearly it has to be, or I'm missing something else. I can't affect the tank button from down there. In fact, once I'm down there, I can't do anything. I cannot get in there without the green key. I cannot go down there and flip the toggles without the green key. Which means the green key is the first real puzzle of the level. Tanks need to be in this state, and I have 2 blocks. But there's nowhere to put the blocks! Wait a moment. Josh, I hate you. If this is the intended solution, So in Lynx you do a tank desync, but in MS you've got a different tank exclusive. You've got a different exclusive behavior. If this actually requires the tank desync in Lynx, I really don't like this level. Like, I don't actually hate you for this, but this is pretty uncool, I have to say. Okay, so with my impossible quota now reached, teeth goes over there, down there, and so now I can actually start working on the level. Yeah, I was not thinking in terms of, I was thinking in terms of a solution that worked in both rule sets, not 2 slightly different ones, depending on rule set. So, I'm assuming that trap is unconnected, so I'm going to trap the Paramecium in it, just so he's not a problem in the area now.
Bummer.
I don't need to say anything. I think that speaks for me. I don't like this level very much. I knew it was long, I knew it was puzzly, and I knew it was kind of ridiculous, but this is something else. thanks for the fire there to allow me to gain slightly easier access to this. It'll totally make a difference.
Bummer.
I'm having so much fun right now. Can't you tell? It occurs to me that my solution there wasn't actually rule set incompatible. So I stand slightly corrected. I don't know why I always get stuck on trying to come up with solutions that depend on some mechanics quirk. I really don't know why I tend to do that, but it's really annoying now. It's because these things get really frustrating. And, like, a lot of that was me being dumb and just not seeing what I could do because I was so stuck on, oh, I could do a tank desync in links. But this is still so blah. Okay, now what do I do? I see what needs to be done here. So this will let me go up there and hit this button twice. And only twice. So what do I do with this teeth? Well, I need those suction boots, I'm pretty sure. And presumably the teeth goes for that bomb. But I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So I need the suction boots, so I can get the yellow key, so I can proceed. Tighter than I'd like. Also much tighter than I'd like. So I can't see up there. I could have looked while I was hitting the button. So I'm looking in the editor to see what I can do up there. And it's not a lot. It's really not a lot. So what do I do in here? Now, I could go into this right room. I'm looking at the editor. It's a way to get into the outside area, which is interesting but not helpful. Because I'm going to need fire boots at the end of the level. So yeah, I could go outside the level and explore, but it's not helpful to me. Conversely, I know what's up here. I know what's going on here. Okay. So when I went to hit this button, the teeth deflected the glider into this bomb, which then cloned 2 blocks. Or I can say would have cloned 2 blocks had I managed to hit this first. So I cloned 1 block, which is why I'm finding myself 1 object short, right? No, wait, what happened is actually, so I'm looking at this room here. Bomb, 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 water. And I have teeth, glider, 2 blocks, right? So obviously a block is used for both of these. Now, due to the layout, I actually don't know due to the layout. Maybe you can slip to here to lure the teeth into this bomb? But I feel like the glider has to go there, but the glider can't go there because the teeth has to be in this bomb. Which in turn means I need to keep the glider alive. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I mean, there's one thing I can try here. But this is literally the last thing that could maybe work. And I come up one move short of making it work. Oh, I can actually make that work. Okay, so back in that other room, I could have lured the teeth down 2 tiles from where it currently was, and gained 2 moves on this run, and been able to do it and still turn the block around. I don't know if that's right, though. That doesn't feel right. And I have another problem, too. There's that blue lock. I didn't get that blue key back in the first room. Because I don't see a way to do so. The only way I can see to do so would be to leave a block on the bottom row. So we'll go back to the start. So I need a way to get that blue key. Which means I don't actually have a solve for the start part. This is a really, really annoying level. I mean, yay, I figured out how to deal with these tanks. But then I'm still always one object short here. I mean, this really doesn't have any other options. I mean, unless there's another way in here that doesn't spend a block. I mean, unless... Unless... I think I see it. I think I see it. And I cannot say I like this either. So that Paramecium doesn't need to be trapped immediately. In fact, trapping him immediately cooks the level. So what I need to do is then figure out the right timing to do this. And of course I do it wrong. But if I do it right, then the trap button will be hit on a cycle. And then I can go up here, get the blue key, and then use that block again down here. In turn,
Bummer.
giving me another shot at the tank area with the block. This is so annoying, though, because I want the red key first, because then I know the timing on it. I'm just going to actually choreograph this room. Like this entire section, because if I can do it the same way every time, then the timing on the Paramecium will be the same every time, and then I'll just automatically know it. And forget about it, I guess. I have the right idea here. I just went too soon. Okay, so... Okay. Blue key obtained. I can honestly say I don't really like this teleport section at the beginning. Can honestly say that. I'm actually gonna kill the paramecium by drowning just to leave the trap available to me. I don't think it matters. I'd rather it was dead than potentially in my way later. Okay. Now for this room, round 2. So, I need to clone the 2 blocks before the glider to give me access to the suction boots, right? I know what I want to do here, and it's a little rough to do so. Yeah, I know what I want to do.
Bummer.
I forgot I didn't have the suction boots yet. I was going to lower the teeth down here. Actually, that helps, because then I could be able to slip by even easier. Okay, okay. Back to the start. Oh, this is going to be a single Josh did not say this level would be annoying. And yet, here we are. He also said that he wasn't really expecting any one level videos. Well, here's one. Because apparently I can't figure out a simple tank room. Without systematically ruling out literally everything, by the way. Yeah. Without systematically ruling out literally everything, I could not figure it out. And even then... Okay. So I already know I can run and get the suction boots by doing that. And yeah, it's a little tighter than I'd like, but I know I can do that run too. Okay. I want him over here, for sure, but I don't know how to do that. How did I get the yellow key before? I remember, okay. No, I don't. Did not deserve to live there, but I will take it because I just want to be done with this level at this point. Okay, so the plan is to get an even bigger lead before running up to that yellow lock. I can do that by coming down here. Blowing that up like so. That block's still available to me for later use. And I don't even need this little side path either. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So I need the red key, which I'm not messing around. I know there's a red key there. I know you need the skates before you can really go in there. So I need all the tips so I can go back. Are you kidding me, Josh? Please tell me you're kidding me right now. I'm seeing a contradiction here. Either that or my solution's just wrong. And I don't like either of those options particularly much. Now, another option I would have would be to take the teeth up here and outwit it up in this section, but I don't. There's room to do so. I can loop it around like so. Oh, I thought I needed that lower block for this water, but apparently not. I still have that block too. Okay, so I thought I needed the teeth to just outsmart the teeth, but instead I can do, um, well, this. Let's reverse the direction. I still have this block, and I don't think I need it for anything at this point. Now, this looks like the end. So after all that, I still have extra stuff? Like, I'm very curious to find out what I did unintended there. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, I feel like I did the room on, like, that upper room, the upper ice room, like, the intended way. I feel like I did the start the intended way. But I feel like I did some shenanigans in the teeth area I wasn't supposed to do. Because I found myself not even needing that side loop. And even if I didn't lower the teeth into that one bomb, which I'm going to hit playback here, and skip ahead to around that point where I did it. It's like that little move right there. Like this stunned. If I didn't need that bomb blown up. So what I could have done would have been gone in here and done the following set of moves, like around here, with the teeth still chasing me. And then I could have come down and around and blown it up that way. That could have worked, but I think my solution... Like, and then what, though? Because I can extract the block from the ice room. So I think what wasn't intended was extracting a block from the room with the ice on my left here. I think that was the unintended thing. But even then, I'm not sure. I honestly don't know what was intended here. It's a very confusing level, and I can't say I liked this first area. And I think if it was easier to get to the second part, I think I'd have liked the level a lot more. But as it is, this is a pretty frustrating solve. So anyway, we'll move on to Frostfire Arena in the next video, and hopefully next time we'll get more than one level done. So until next time.